So basically, I'm ranting on about stuff, and today's topic is a mixture of, I'd say, religion and politics. I live in the UK, in England, and the politics here in this country at the moment isn't great. We got a new Prime Minister that's in charge of the country now. Keir Starmer resigned because people didn't like his policies and he promised this, that and the other, and they didn't deliver. So now Andy Burton is now the Prime Minister. Andy Burton was the Mayor in Manchester for Greater Manchester. If you don't know what Greater Manchester is, it's basically a community of towns in an area in the northwest of England, mainly consisted of Manchester, Salford, Bolton, Wigan, Bury, and some others that I can't think of. Anyway, he was in charge of all those councils. Wigan is another one. And so he was in charge of that. Now he's the Prime Minister. So another person is now in charge of Greater Manchester. He got a Labour back in because he was a Labour mayor and now Prime Minister. So we just had an election like last month, and now he's in now, and someone else has took over from him that's also Labour. So I'm a Labour voter. Always have been, because that's how I was brought up, to just vote Labour. My mum always said, if you vote in anyone else but Labour, you're voting Conservatives. And I've never voted for Conservatives. That's just my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I just don't agree with how they've handled things before Labour got in, for the last 14 years, with all these cuts and everything that they've been making over the course of 14 years. And then when Labour get in, they just expect everything to just change. Oh, I'm sorry, but and this is just my opinion, but after 14 years of cuts, for a government just to come in after 3 years and then expect to change immigration and everything, we left, let's say, under Conservatives, I think. I could be wrong about that. Nigel Farage, I think, campaigned for it. Anyway, I don't know. I could be wrong about that as well. That's what I've been told. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, and so yeah, I mean, they can't just solve things this for years. Now Andy Burton's got in after being Prime Minister for literally just under a month, and already the papers are saying, oh, look at all these boats crossing from Calais, France, all these migrants coming in. The guy's only literally Prime Minister for a week, more or less, and already going on about it. What do you expect him to do? Wave a magic wand and get it all sorted? This has been going on for years. It's going to take more than a guy that's just been in, just Prime Minister. It's going to take him a long time for just, after 3 days, come on. Anyway, that's who I vote for. I vote Labour. Everyone's different. I know there's people who vote UKIP. I don't even want to get started on them. I have an opinion on them, but I'm not going to say it because it's going on YouTube. I don't know if anyone's actually going to watch this or not. But if you do, you have an opinion, then, it's your right to say what you want to think. If you want to disagree with me, then fair enough, but disagree with me then. I don't mind. It's your right, your opinion. And and just one more thing about religion, and then. So, I am a Roman Catholic. I've not gone to church for about 16 years. I've just started last year. It's nearly been a year since I've come back. I'm 41 years old. And my mum's got me involved in called the Legion of Mary. It's basically, you go in town and you set up a stall, and it's got Our Lady on it, and we hand out rosary beads and prayer things for people. And people like to come along and sometimes pray with us, or they ask us what we're doing, and we tell them. The next guy, the last time I went, which was it was last Saturday, it was the first Saturday of this month, we're in August now, and he comes up, he stands there, and he watches us for a bit. And my mum said, "Oh, do you want a rosary bead, or do you want a prayer book or something?" And he goes, "No, I don't do religion, mate. It's all fake." And I thought, oh, here we go. And he's like, "I've been waiting for Jesus for over 2,000 years. And I lost my temper. I'm like, "Mate, look," and I did swear at him. I said the F word. "Go away. If you don't like it, then feel free to walk on. You don't need to be like that. I mean, if you don't believe it, you don't believe it, fine. But you don't stand there and start mocking people." I mean, maybe I acted in the wrong way. Maybe I should have just been like, just ignore, being a better person. He's just trying to wind you up. Well, obviously, it wasn't just me there. There was a group of us. I was with my mum. And I'm like thinking, mate, okay, you don't believe in God, fine. No one's asking you to. But you don't have to stand there and criticise us for doing it. Just go about your business, go about your day, and that's fine. It's a free country. I mean, obviously he has every right to stand there, and yeah, he had every right to say what he wanted to think. He just got to me. And I think I did handle it wrong. I should have just been... I had to take me away and calm me down, and eventually I went back. Anyway, I'm up for anything to do with religion. I'm up for talking about Protestants, Catholics, Buddhism, not that I know much about it, Judaism, Muslim. All that is something I can get really into. I find it interesting. I'm into lots of science theories as well and that sort of thing. So, yeah, this is just me ranting on about nothing. If anyone watches this and thinks it's shit, feel free to say that it is. I don't care. And if you like it, I'll make more. And if no one watches it, well, I'll probably just keep it on my channel anyway. But yeah, that's my thoughts for today. Tune in for some more crap in future if you want to watch this crap. Don't moan saying I've wasted your time because you clicked on the video. So it's your bad. Anyway, take care. And if anyone watches this, thank you. And if not, it doesn't matter. Bye bye.